Yep.
Yep. I do have to go through this, but you have time to do exercise. Do we have a lesson tomorrow? We do, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Now, for this case, I only do 2. Today is going to be 10 and cos, and then tomorrow we have a cosine. Yeah. Otherwise, you might actually can't digest and understand what's going on there. Okay. Let's have a look cosine over here. So if I have y equals to cosine, we'll understand the graph looks like this. And so if this is pi, and this is 2 pi, this pi over 2. Oops, we only have 10 minutes left, which is not good. That's okay. Now, if this is 1, negative 1, we understand cosine looks like this. Right, roughly, okay? So if I give you a question over here, let's try a slightly easy one. What's going to be? Let's try this. Okay. Now, if you actually solve this, let's find the one solution first. We understand we can do inverse cosine, whatever, square root of 2 over 2. Okay. So make sure you can see the calculator over there. So if I clear it, so inverse cosine bracket square root of 2 over 2 and bracket finish. That should give us 0.785, something like that, right? So roughly is around here.
Radians? Is 0.785 radians?
Yeah, this one's radians, definitely. Yeah. Otherwise, you will see a bigger number. Yeah. All right. So roughly, so square root of 2 over 2 is give you 0.707 something, right? Roughly. So hence, if you plot this out, it looks like this. Cosine already drew it, and then square root of 2 over 2 is around here. Okay. Now this one's out a little bit, but we understand the particular solution that we have for this case is around here. They give you 0.785. Okay. Now this one solution. Okay. Now we do understand somehow after this curve finish one period. Sorry, it's one period. It's going down like that. Same as 10, you will have another solution around here. Okay, you have another solution around here. So if I actually use the decimal tool, so to show you what's going on there. All right. Yeah, two, outside. All right. So if you have a look decimals precisely, the black line will be cosine, and then the red line will be square root of 2 over 2. We understand the first solution we have is around there, right? It's give you pi over 4 is basically 0.785. Now there are other solutions over here as well, and then so one solution is this. Okay, is this one. So if I actually copy the screen over here, we may not finish this today, so that's okay, right? Just make sure that you follow me, and I know it's quite a lot of stuff. I'll put it over here so that give us some idea. Okay. So we understand this one is 0.785. We understand we want to find general solution, right? We want general solution, which means all the solutions possible. So hence we can see over here, there is also a solution is after one period, because over here is totally one period. That should be 2 pi. By the way, this line is only give you a number. It doesn't really give you pi or 2 pi, things like that. So here is one period. We understand for cosine x, that's going to be 2 pi. Okay. Now, so for this number will be 2 pi plus 0.785. Does it make sense? Because you add one period. For cosine, the period is 2 pi. Now, we can also see one over here. It's not really add 0.785, sorry, 0.785. What happened over here then? Can you see it's symmetrical? From this distance to this distance should be the same. If you go to the right side of 2 pi, you add. If you go to the left side, what are you going to do?
Minus.
Minus, excellent. So hence you're going to minus 0.785 from 2 pi, right? So hence over here you have two general solutions precisely. When one is add, the other one is minus. So hence if you have a look, page 16, and this third last line over here, we have theta equals to 2m pi. Should actually write down the other way around. It should be really 2 pi n, which means you can add any periods, will give you exactly the same solution, right? You can add 1 2 pi, you can add 2 2 pi's, which means you can add 1 period, or you can add 2 periods, or you can add as many periods as you want. And you can plus, and you can also minus. Whatever this one solution is, for this case, we generalize it as alpha. And that's precisely how do you find out the general solution. If we have cosine x equals to cosine alpha, and the general solution will be 2 pi n plus minus alpha. Okay, so that's the general solution for cosine. I'll give you one example over here, right? We might only have like a couple minutes left, so don't worry over here. Okay, we got 3 minutes left. So if I give you cosine x equals to, let me find the one, so equals to cosine square root of 3 over 2. Now you'll have x equals to square root of 3 over 2. Right, that give you 0.524, right, something like that. So that's give you one solution, and then the general solution will be x equals to 2 pi n plus and minus 0.524, where n is integer, right? That's it. Make sense?
Yep. Yeah.
Excellent. All right. I'll pause the recording over here. I'll make sure the recording is online.